This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm joined via Skype with the WBO featherweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson. How are you coping
What's
with
up?
lockdown, Shakur?
You said how what?
How are you coping with lockdown, quarantine?
I mean, it's okay. I'm just trying to stay out the way and prevent myself from getting any type of sick or anything like that.
I mean, everyone's affected in the world. Lots of people in boxing too. None other than yourself. You had your fight at Madison Square Garden. What was your reaction when you heard the news that it was going to be off, Shakur?
At first, I was really I got mad because I had trained 8 weeks for a whole camp and got ready for this fight, and then it got called off, and then I didn't get paid or nothing like that. So I was really mad about it, but all in all, I understand everything that's going on. So I understand the reason why they canceled it and shit like that. So
How bad is it over in America? We're seeing images here on our news of how bad the situation is with coronavirus in America. How bad is it over there, Shakur?
I don't know. I ain't really paying I ain't really see too much what's going on. I be in my own little world. I be in the crib all day, playing my game, staying out the way. So I don't really know how bad it is, but I hear it's bad.
I heard you're playing games. You're making bets with people as well, big money bets.
Yeah, yeah. I got people paying my rent off these video games right now.
Okay, so it was no secret that this fight coming up at the Garden was probably going to be your last fight at 126. Now, whenever
Yeah,
this fight gets rescheduled, do you go straight up to 130 now, Shakur?
yeah. I fight at 130. My next fight, I would stay in fight with Warrington depending on how long the wait is, but it don't seem like that's what he want. He talking about fighting with you can they already got a deal set up. So if that's what he want to do, then I just jump right up to 130 because I ain't really got a choice then because that was the fight that I was chasing.
So the last fight you'd have stayed at 126 for was going to be Josh Warrington, yeah?
Yeah, I was hoping that now that he was with Eddie Hearn, they'll be smarter and make the best decision as far as who he fight. And with that being me, I'm a top guy. I ain't got no interim title like you can. I ain't got 2 losses. I got 0 losses. I'm undefeated, young, hungry. I thought that would be it would be a no brainer. Me and him been in talks. All the fans wanted to see that fight. Like that was the fight all the fans kept talking about. So I thought that was a no brainer, but now I keep hearing this you can, and even Eddie Hearn said it on live with him. And so I think that I ain't got no choice but to go at the 130.
Did Eddie and Bob speak about that fight with you and Josh? Do you know anything about that, Shakur?
Nah, I didn't even hear them speak at all about it. I heard that Eddie Hearn said that my team and stuff was reaching out to him. I don't really know too much details about that either, so I guess I gotta get in contact with my team about it. But I didn't hear nothing. Now I'm hearing that he got to fight.
Yeah, he's fighting Kanzu. Were you willing to come to the UK as well, Shakur?
Yes, I was willing to come to the UK still. I was willing to fight in March and then come right back in May if that's what I had to do. Come right back in May or June. I was willing to work with him. I just ain't want to wait all the way till May to fight when it's I fought in October. That'd be a real long time since my last fight. So.
Well, listen, Warrington's behind you for now, and let's talk about your future. At 130, Oscar Valdez and you makes perfect sense. For you were mandatory for him at 126, and he vacated and moved up to 130. So now you're kind of chasing him again at 130 now.
Yeah, we definitely got to scrap. I feel like we got unfinished business. I got his title. I want his title, so I know he gotta feel some type of way about it. Now that I'm at the weight class, it's like what you want to do. So it's all up to him. He don't got no belt though, so that'll just be like a fight warming me up for the champions at 130. but he don't got no belt. But I'm still willing to fight him early, and I think it'll be a big fight for the fans anyway.
That's another option for you if you move up to 130, which is going to happen now. You fight the winner of Jamel Hearn and Carl Frampton, who are both top-ranked guys, so it'd be easy to make.
Or Rachel, or if Tank don't get the Santa Cruz fight, that's really the fight. That's the main fight I want at 130. Like, that's a fight I really want bad. If Tank end up not getting the Santa Cruz fight, maybe Bob and Al could work together again and create some type of Shakur versus Santa Cruz and make it a big fight. And what's Santa Cruz hometown? It's like Cali, right? LA or
I think it's LA, Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect him as a champion too. So if that's the case, I'll go to LA right then, where all the his Mexican fans is at, and I'll go beat him up right there. So, but that's just a hope if he don't got. I mean, if he don't fight Tank. Shut the fuck up.
What's that, your dog?
Yeah.
Well, there's also rumours about Tank potentially fighting Ryan Garcia in the future. I don't think that's going to happen now. What do you make of the talk between them two, Shakur?
Only thing with Tank, see, I actually been on the game with Tank too. Like, we've been on the game and stuff together. But only thing with that, can he really make 130 again? Like, I know he probably could. He could make 135 for sure. But can he make 130 to go fight Leo Santa Cruz? That's my that's really my question, because it's like he's at 35 now. His last fight at 35, he kind of it was a little struggle to get to 135. So the question is, can he actually make 130 again? And if he can't, then hopefully I could get that Santa Cruz fight. But with him and Ryan Garcia, I think that that'd be a good fight. Neither of them has even fought like crazy competition. But Tank, I think Tank will win that.
Okay. Well, listen, yeah, we expect you now to campaign at 130, and as you said, there's big fights. Also, the Mariaga fight, could that happen at 130? You're supposed to fight at the... Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's what my first potential fight there. If I can't get like a bigger name in the ring, than like an Oscar Valdez or any of them top guys, because they all sounded like they got people that they got to fight first. Like Valdez talking about fighting Burchell, Jamel and Frampton talking about fighting each other. Santa Cruz talking about fighting with Tank. All these guys talking about fighting, and JoJo got to do a rematch with Tevin Farmer. So it was like, who could I fight? So if I could fight anybody, I'd probably fight Mariaga, but at 130. It's depending on how he feel about fighting me without a belt.
Well, listen, you've named 4 massive fights going to take place at that weight. So fight Mariaga, and then whichever fight pops up for you, any of the winners and then 4 fights, you've got a shot at a massive payday and a world title there. So the future's looking good.
Yeah, and none of them can beat me. I'm the top dog. I just came to 130, and I know for a fact that I'm the top dog at the weight class. So everybody gonna see, and I'm about to take over the whole 130 weight class division.
Your promoter Bob Arum made some comments recently saying that you're the next coming of Floyd Mayweather. What do you make of them comments? Do you see yourself as your own man?
Yeah, I definitely see myself as my own man. Like, I don't. It's a compliment still, because it's like it's Floyd Mayweather, and I get what they're saying. Like, I watched my last fight, I watched my fight before my last, and I see certain similarities where is the game, like, we got the game master, hit and not be hit. So I see some similarities, but it's still like I'm my own person. Like, I came up with my own style. I learned and took some things from Floyd, but I learned and took some things from a lot of different fighters also too. So it's cool that they saying that, but I'm my own person at the end of the day. I'm the first Shakur Stevenson and not the next Floyd Mayweather.
And you believe you're going to be the king of boxing in the future, yeah?
I know for a fact I'm going to be the king of boxing in the future. I'm 100% sure. Y'all could come back and look on these interviews later on down the line and be like, he been telling everybody this, and he been saying this before, so everything I'm saying been coming true, and now it's gonna keep coming true.
Shakur, am I right in saying you bumped into Kid Galahad recently?
Yeah, I ran into him in Vegas.
What do you make of him as a fighter? Have you seen much of him?
I seen him versus Josh Warrington. I actually thought he beat Josh Warrington. But I know with that type of fight that he fought in Warrington hometown, he wasn't gonna get that kind of decision. So I think that he's a good fighter. I think that I'm ahead of him, but I think he's a good fighter.
All right, Shakur Stevenson, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.
Yeah.
I've got a message to your fans. Obviously, difficult times at the moment. Everyone's locked indoors. Have you got a message to your fans, Shakur? Just a bit of positivity.
Nah, just stay locked indoors. Stay away from people. This virus is actually really serious. A lot of people keep taking it like it's a joke or keep playing around with it on social media with the memes and all that. Stay out the way. Stay clean, and try to actually quarantine and stay in the house. So that's just a message I give to my fans.